Nick, you work at OJ's.
That's correct.
That's how Tanner met you. We were down there having some adult beverages one night,
Yes.
and you and Tanner got a talking
Yes. Yeah.
outside taking a smoke, I'm assuming.
Exactly how it happened.
And now you're on the show.
Yeah, it was very surprising, I must say.
Nice. Now we had I'm assuming he's everybody's boss. He might not be your direct supervisor, but we had Gavin on the show a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
general manager, owner, whatever you want to call his title for OJ's here in Fort Mac.
Yep.
And you guys have a wager. What is this wager?
So we actually do. Yes, you would be correct. It's a $50 bet on me having more views than him,
Okay,
and I felt
so
very confident with that.
there you go. So you have people like you're a younger guy. So
Yes.
you're on Facebook then?
No, I actually surprisingly I'm not.
Okay.
Instagram, Snapchat, all on that, but
Okay.
I try to stay away from Facebook.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So what medium you're trying to get more views on? Like, because
Well,
his views are primarily Facebook, right?
yeah.
So is Facebook going to be how you judge?
Well, it could be. I would go any platform really, because
Okay.
like I watch a lot of YouTube, and a lot of my
Right.
friends watch YouTube, and
Okay.
they were actually asking about the show, and thanks to Tanner, he told me that it was on YouTube, and I found you guys, and I
Yeah.
followed you and
Okay.
subscribed, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna let them all know where to watch it. So
Okay. I like it. I like healthy competition. Now we're going to start this off because you said this when you came in. You are born and raised in Fort McMurray.
I was born here. I'm fine with aging myself. I'm also maybe younger than some of the other people here. So I'm 27, and that's as long as I've been here. I plan to raise my children here. So
Wow, I
I
love
quite
how you're
enjoy
throwing
it.
shade on the old people that are here, myself included. That's awesome.
Not me.
Yeah, Tanner's young. Tanner's 21. So you're not the youngest, but I'm definitely the oldest. That's so funny. Are a huge fan of a certain sport, though.
Huge fan of this sport.
All right, what sport is that?
It's wrestling, Elliot.
It's wrestling.
I love wrestling.
There we go. Tanner, you hitting him with the belt?
I got the belt.
All
Got
right,
the
you
belt
brought
in
your WWF belt in.
That's right.
There's a difference.
There's a distinction. It used to be called the WWF,
Yes.
but then the World Wildlife Foundation got upset.
That's right.
They had to change it. Get the F out, they called it.
I like it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that first and foremost. Explain the history of it going from F to E, because it was F for not 1 or 2 years.
Yep.
For
that's right.
decades, it went under the radar. So was this something that like the wildlife people were like complaining about for years, or like how
Yeah.
did this all happen?
They had some agreement. I believe what it was. There'll be somebody out there who knows more about this than me, but what it was, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
what it was the WWF, the World Wildlife Foundation, said you guys can use the name WWF, but only in the United States.
Okay.
And so then when the WWF started to expand globally,
Right.
and they used the WWF name, now the World Wildlife Foundation got upset about that,
Right.
and they had to sue them, I believe, and get them to change the name.
Oh,
So-
okay. So what is Liquid Barbershop? It's one of those things prior to going to Ali, and I grew up here. I would just bounce around to wherever, right? Whatever was closer to where I was living. But yeah, the environment that they've created there is like what you see on television or in the movies of what a barbershop is. Just like laughing,
Yeah.
joking, like a real family type environment. It's a good time, man.
And the community involvement for them, like, you know, around Christmas they do the toy drives for Santa's Anonymous. You know, Ali called me one day and said, "Hey, Dennis, I want to raise some money for the young lady in our community that had the brain surgery later there." He's like, "Can you bring your barbecue and come do a barbecue?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Sure, man, why
Yeah.
not?"
He's always
And,
giving back.
Yeah, and like, you know, it's just so selfless with him. So
Yeah.
you know, round of applause to
Yeah.
Ali and the boys
And
at
the
Thickwood
boys,
there.
that's it.
And go up there and get a cut. It's nice.
I know. Like,
It's a great time to buy. So it's a great
Yes.
time to meet with someone, get a pre-approval, lock in your rates. So while they're shopping, they can do that. at CIBC, we have some other cashback mortgages as well. So we can give you some cashback if there's some furniture you want to buy. So obviously that changes the interest rate a little bit, but
Right.
it definitely, instead of going out and spending money on a credit card and then trying to figure out a way to pay it off, this is a great way to do it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Now you just said a very important word, which is
What a deadly old way to end another morning show. Later, boss.
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.